Today we're joined by Eugene Sha from Gujarat. Yeah, tell us something about yourself.
Was not that much passionate about chess. I was good in study, but I also quite addicted to games. That's when my father introduced me to chess in lockdown, and then I got very interested in chess around 2021 and started playing competitive chess.
Okay, so you started in lockdown only, right?
Yeah.
And how much are you rated now?
1744.
That is great. In a very short time, you have reached
Yeah.
a very good rating. So, tell us some of your victories here.
I actually won one game against Japan player Matsumura Kokoro, and let me show you the game.
Okay.
It was Sicilian, where he played BB5, which I had prepared as I knew what he was going to play, and he played this sideline which I had prepared for it. And probably after NF6 he played NC3, ND4. Here in against his game against one IM, ND4 is novelty. He played E5, but here he went for ND4, which I had not prepared that much, but I have seen some lines. CD4, NE2, castle. He can't take ND4 because after Queen B6 it's fork, and probably black is will win a piece soon. So he plays C3, which is a good move. DC3, BC3. Here I wasn't able to remember my lines after Queen C7 and Bishop F4. I actually D6 was the theory, and I now was taking too much time and played E5, Bishop G5, A6, Bishop F4, B5, BB3 at 6. Now I was quite worried about Bishop F6, where I think black is equal, but black has to be quite accurate. But he played Bishop H4, G5, BG3. Now I was too low on time, I think around 20 minutes, and here 1 hour, probably calculating Bishop F6, and I played a bit hastily BB7, and he went for ND4. After which, due to pin, I can't take this knight, and probably I have given up the bishop, but in sort of time I thought I should save the bishop because NF5, NG7, F3, Bishop F2, D4, and I thought that maybe he will be having good position soon. So I play King H7, NF5, Bishop H8, which is a big mistake I think, where he went H4, RG8, not RG8, D6, Queen D2, RG8, HG5, HG5. Now I had already seen 2-3 moves past that he will play Bishop H4. Reason is GH4, Queen H6, and now I was in a bit losing position. RG6. I played BG5, RG8. Now Bishop F6 could have been taken, and I think it took Bishop F6. I played Bishop F6 and not RG2 because otherwise Queen H6 will come. G3, and now I saw some that obviously he's having a bit winning position, but I can do something maybe. So I went RG5. He played KG2. RG6, RH1 check, KG1, NH6, KG7, and F7. I lost the second pawn, but I was playing quite fast, so in order to confuse the matters, RG4, he played RH3, which is a bit mistake according to me, and I played D5. Now his knight could get trapped, so he played F3, which is again a mistake, maybe just something like RH1 or NH6, and maybe he could have saved that piece and he was bit plus. But after F3 and RH4, I was having a bit upper hand, and he took RH4, Bishop H4, and NH6. So he managed to save the piece. RG3 check, King H2, and I took some time here and played. I was thinking about Queen D7, but I think NF5 check and I will lose. Also, I was thinking about BG5, that may be some tactics with Queen, but that wasn't just coming up. So Bishop C8. And he went for NG4, which is a bit inaccurate. Maybe he was just losing here. BG4, FG4. Now I was having around 2 minutes, and I played Queen D7, but after RF3 and RF2, it was just lost for him. But I played Queen D7 after D4. After Queen D7, he played Queen E2. I played D4, and I was having around 1 minute, and I think I correctly calculated RG4. That Queen E5 is a mistake. So after RG1, KG1, and Bishop F6, the game was equal, and after 40 moves, and he kept on playing, and I was now also having a good amount of time. Queen g2 check, king h6, queen s2 check, kg5. Now bd1, which I was a bit surprised because it blunders d3 pawn, and I took around 10 minutes, so maybe there is just no trap which might trap this bishop or checkmate threats. So I took queen d3, and now he was a bit frustrated because he knew he got a bit minus position. He played queen g2 check, maybe queen h5, king f4, queen g4, queen e3, king s2, kd2, queen f6, king d1, queen e5 was just draw, but he didn't went for that, and he played queen g2, king s6, queen s2, kg7, queen g2, queen g6. We traded, and it is a draw, but I think he was frustrated that he couldn't win and played mistake a4, b bishop a4, b a4. Now I am having two pass pawns and he is having one, but if I get this pawn on c4 and my king on c3 without let king here, then I will win this game. So I played here e4. I played it was his move, so he played king f2. Now his plan was e4, king e3, king f5, bc6. So it is a draw. So I played king f5, kd6, and still I went for bd8, planning bb6, bc5 later on that. Rounding up on c3 pawn. He played, I think, something like bc6, bb6 check, king e2, e4, bishop a4, bc7. He kept on like moving this, bishop e4, c4, bd4, kd2, bc5, king e2, king e5. I think now I was just winning, and he knew it and probably was frustrated a bit. Bishop a4, c6, bc6, kd4, bb5. He has to save this pawn, kc3, and I think he didn't know what to do. bc6, e3, king f3, kb3, and he just resigned here because it is now just losing. I didn't even need to take this pawn, and this was the thing.
Very nice. So, is it your first time playing in a world event?
Yeah, first time.
And was it the first time you're playing international opponents?
Yeah, first time. Yeah.
Okay, how are you feeling?
I am feeling quite good, and I am feeling that management was good. The event was very nice. Maybe I got a bit pressurized. I threw some games like in round 3, but that is okay. I will take some positives from that and carry on and try to score my best.
And since this tournament is in Gujarat, your own state, and near to your own city, how proud are you of this?
Yeah, I am very proud of it because under 19 nationals were in Gujarat only, and I managed to up my rating by 2 points. So due to that, I got 55 rank, and that's why I got the chance to play in this World Junior Championship, and that too it was in Gujarat. So probably it was also not very costly now because World Junior, if in foreign country you.
Yeah, so you mean to say that for Indian players it's a great opportunity?
Yeah, sure.
Since the costs are low because the tournament is here only.
Yeah.
And it is a great initiative by Gujarat State Chess Association and EIC have to bring more world events to our country so that more players from our country can play these events, get the opportunity, and also at a much less expense.
Yes.
Since you don't have to fly to different countries. Also, it's a proud moment for us to show the world that how beautiful our culture is, how good our cities are. The entire tournament is being praised by all the players.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much for joining, and I hope you have a great tournament ahead.
Thank you.
Best wishes.